Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of Bangkok Knockout, a Thai action flick from 2010 that was directed by Panna Rittikrai, who was an important presence in the Thai action industry for decades before he unfortunately passed away in 2014, or right around there. American viewers are likely more familiar with his collaborations with Tony Jaa and Ji Yanan. He worked on movies like Ong Bak, Chocolate, stuff like that. Now, Bangkok Knockout is one of his lesser-known movies, or movie that people don't talk about quite as much, so I wanted to review it. After winning a contest to star in a Hollywood film, a group of martial arts students celebrate by hosting a party, but they all get drugged and they pass out while celebrating. When they wake up, they find themselves in a large, desolate warehouse and are soon attacked. They quickly learn that a group of assassins are after them, and that the contest may not be what they thought it would be. The only way to survive is to fight their way out and rescue their friends. Now, the premise of this is vaguely similar to The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. But in this case, you have like an audience, right? Remember in that movie, there was a huge audience and it was televised across like the world, right, or the country. Well, in this case, the audience is like a limited group of foreigners, rich foreigners who, place financial bets on the outcome of each fight. So you have these people sitting in like a luxury recreational vehicle with some drinks and iPads that they use to make their bets, and they watch our protagonists fight for their lives in this warehouse. Now, the flaws of this film are kind of big. I mean, they mostly concern some poor acting. The foreigners are unintentionally hilarious, but also kind of amusing and entertaining at the same time. I actually kind of like the scenes with the foreigners just because it's kind of awkward, but it added some context as to, to the villains. There's some questionable script writing. I mean, the story and the twists are they're kind of lame. And there is a lack of character development as well. Bangkok Knockout begins with about 30 minutes of setup, but after that, and this is the saving grace of this movie, the pacing is just non-stop, basically after that. The protagonists are thrown from one life-threatening encounter to the next, constantly fighting, and there's not a lot of filler material to sit through, really. Now, Panna Rittikrai avoided big-name action stars for this. I've read previously that he wanted to showcase his stunt team up front, so you would expect not the best acting skills. And that's kind of what you get here. But I will say a few of these guys have legit talent athletically. And they could carry a film on their own, with some help. In terms of maybe you need a few really good supporting actors to kind of carry the acting of the film. But, at least from an action perspective, you get some legit stuff here. Now, the martial arts choreography is quite good in this and highly creative, contributing a lot of hard-hitting fights and a handful of scenes that are actually memorable. Lots of acrobatics. Some characters use speed, others use power. The stunts are pretty impressive, some hard falls. There's a crazy scene involving a dude on fire. Anytime I see a movie that lights a stuntman on fire for an extended period of time, that's bonus points. I clap at the TV screen when I see this, and this movie has that. There's also a deceptively dangerous scene with two guys fighting underneath a moving truck. And, the truck's not moving fast, but when you look at the scene, it looked pretty dangerous. So, yeah, it's good stuff. There are a variety of villains who show up, which facilitates showcasing different fighting styles. I don't want to spoil everything for you, but I have to point out at least one of these villains. One particular bad guy shows up. He's this huge dude with like a mask, and he's armed with an axe. And he reminded me of like a crazy slasher villain, like Jason Voorhees. And I swear they used the sound effect in the background a few times. If you listen carefully when the big dude shows up, I swear they use a little or just a little bit in there, which is pretty cool. That dude was awesome. I really liked him. And almost the entire movie is set in this, like within or around this abandoned warehouse facility Lots of traps, blocked off areas, ways to separate the protagonists and have them face off with specific bad guys for like a fight to the death. Plentiful use of surrounding environments, cages, iron bars, wooden planks, walls, auto repair shop supplies, random waterfalls, cement support beams, like tons of stuff in this. Even cars and vehicles. So, I mean, to sum it up, really, if you like brainless martial arts movies, I actually kind of strongly recommend Bangkok Knockout. I mean, you can't expect a lot in terms of like the acting and the plot, but if you just, fire up some popcorn, grab a few drinks, I think this is a pretty fun movie, and I am going to watch it and rewatch it more often in the future. Currently available streaming on YouTube and Amazon. It's also available on DVD. And as always, folks, I'll see you next time.